On this week's episode, talking about one thing.
DC Film Review!
I'm Ryan Betson.
I'm Josh Saunders.
We are Pop Cultures, and this are your Pop Culture Lab reports where we talk about the biggest handful of headlines that come out this week in pop culture.
By the biggest, we mean one.
Yeah, we're going to change it up a little bit. Look, this week has been pretty quiet across the board, so we thought, let's find one thing.
One thing consisting of
3 pages.
Many things.
Let's just go one thing and go to town on it. That's pretty much the plan.
For about 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's it. Hey, Ben.
Average.
Yeah. The beard is coming together very well.
I got next month off work. I'm not going to shave at all.
It's disgusting.
Going to go back to work and just be like, hey.
So the fun part is we're going to see it grow because we've got a couple of conventions coming up over the next September.
And you can see the grey hairs multiply.
Yeah, you just see the beard like as the weeks go.
And just get more and more this colour.
Santa Claus up in here.
Up in here.
Well, speaking of Santa Claus, he brings gifts. He brings surprise gifts. And this week, we had a bit of a surprise gift. From an alleged insider at Warner Brothers who decided to go to Reddit, of all places.
Reddit's huge, man. Just because we don't use it. Reddit is freaking massive.
Yeah, but like my understanding of Reddit is it's just full of garbage people.
The worst internet.
Like a literal cesspool.
It's not. It's worth noting that, of course, these are all rumours.
Yeah, so essentially a Warner Brothers insider has gone to Reddit to allegedly discuss the rumours.
To leak
the plans for Warner Brothers. Now, of course, if you don't want to even think about spoilers for the upcoming DC movies, whether these be true or not.
Like I didn't.
Get out. Look, as much as we love you to sit here and watch this video, I don't want to ruin it for you.
Just click like before you go.
Yeah, like, get out. Like the fact that we warned you. Like, that's a big thing.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
Those people are like, spoilers.
Hey, where's the spoiler warning? In the video description.
Spoiler warning is here. From here? Wait, there? And the other side? Spoilers. It's all spoilers.
I don't feel like it's big enough. Anyway.
So let's get into it. So, the shorter answer is, as I mentioned, none of these have been corroborated by DC Films or by Warner Brothers.
They sound plausible enough to maybe
however,
be true.
Some of these are so detailed that it's suspicious. But it's
okay, I get what you mean.
also so detailed it could have some valid.
Some valid
parts of it.
Validation.
Yeah, my brain's so like valid.
That's not a valid way to use that word.
Yeah, no, not in the slightest. Alright, let's kick things off. So first thing, allegedly Cyborg is out.
Yeah.
And by out, they not mean he's like, hey! Like it's...
Come out of the closet.
Yeah.
Gets rebuilt from Silas as Cyborg and it changes his sexual orientation at the same time. I'm Cyborg the gay robot.
I would watch that movie so much. I would just throw money at gay boy.
Me too.
Alright.
Anyway.
Okay, so essentially there is no more Cyborg solo movie.
Shame. If that's true.
Yeah. However, they're going to be replacing Cyborg with a Teen Titans movie. Now, as we know from this week, Ben Affleck did leak a little video showing a Deathstroke screen test, I assume.
From the Justice League set.
We believe from Justice League set.
Yeah.
Because they're not filming anything else at this moment. So he's believed to be the main antagonist of this Titans movie. And allegedly Nightwing will be in it.
Yeah.
If that's any consolation as it reads here. And Cyborg will be appearing in the Flash movie as Barry and Vic DeStone went to school together.
Vic DeStone. Victory! Okay. I feel like Teen Titans is a bad idea.
Why?
Because they already have so many heroes that aren't even established yet.
Yeah.
And now how many Teen Titans are there? Five?
Five.
Five more to the mix. I think it's too much.
But I see what they're doing, though. I think they're sort of banking on the team idea, as in like Justice League, Suicide Squad, Teen Titans. It's all about bringing a bunch... It's all about bringing as many characters in as you can, so then you never have to explain them later on.
So, who are all the Titans again?
Nightwing, Cyborg...
Kid
Flash...
Robin?
Yeah, Robin or Red Robin. Yeah. God, I've had a complete mind blank of who's in Titans.
The Lantern chick.
No, maybe.
Depends what you...
Because I'm thinking there's like 8... I'm thinking of Young Justice, which Young Justice
but I'm getting mixed up with
Titans.
Teen Titans Go.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah.
Which is fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
if you've never watched it.
Let's make that into a movie. Yeah. But give me Deathstroke, man.
Yeah, well, the screen was really cool. And it looks a hell of a lot better than the Arrow one did.
Yeah, he looks awesome.
It's like... You see Deathstroke on Arrow, and it's the first time you've seen him like live action. And it's like, whoa! But then when you see him done good, it's like,
what? You're like, no, it's funny because it's like, whoa, and now it's like, whoa.
Not gonna get any better.
Now,
a bit more Deathstroke stuff.
Speaking of Deathstroke, though, apparently it was offered to. No, this is unconfirmed, as I mentioned everything. Deathstroke was offered to a bunch of actors, but it ultimately went to Joe. Manganiello. Joe Manganiello. He's one of the attractive dudes in Magic Mike.
ER.
He was in True Blood. He was in How I Met Your Mother.
Episode of Scrubs.
Yeah, he's got that beard. Doesn't look super Slade Wilson, but it's good enough.
Well, because I always pictured Slade Wilson as more lean, like toned and lean, whereas what's his face that played him on Arrow? His name?
Oh, Manny Bennett.
Yeah, him. Stocky, kind of short and filled out. And I always pictured Slade as
this guy
lean, like in the comics. Yeah. Slade is quite,
This dude is very much shoulders and V. It's just V. It's like what's the thing from Neighbours? It's like an arrow pointing to his junk. That's exactly what it is. Like this guy is fit.
Who said that on Ramsey Street?
I'm not that neighbour. Toady. They looked at Toady and like, holy shit, Toady, you're looking good.
It's like a V pointing to my dick. 7:30 evening TV.
6:30, you kidding me? Okay. Now, there will be a sequel to Man of Steel. It'll be released in 2020. The name Superman will not be used in the title. The villain is Brainiac. They're trying to currently bring in a bunch of different actors, including J.J. Abrams, as we know from Force Awakens. Duncan Jones, which is a name that rings a bell, but I can't quite click who it is.
Well, you keep reading off on it.
Other characters being considered will be including Supergirl and Superboy. Lex Luthor will be a key character in Brainiac's new origin. And this gentleman believes the origin they have planned at the moment is Lex is using Kryptonian and alien technology to enhance Lex OS, so like an operating system. What's he done?
I'm bringing it up. Yeah. He did Warcraft.
Oh, that's how I know it.
Hit and the miss. He's the son of David Bowie.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Good on you, Duncan. Duncan Zowie Hayward Jones.
That sounds like a
Bowie name.
Bowie name, yeah. So the Lex uses Kryptonian alien tech to enhance Lex OS, and it becomes Brainiac. From what I've seen, though, this is quotes, they definitely want Brainiac in a physical comic booky form, not as some AI controlling drones or machines or something. So it looks like Brainiac's going to be Ultron.
No, well, that's what I think they're trying to avoid. No, yeah, I guess you're right.
It's essentially their version of Ultron, which is okay. It's okay.
Well, because if it is 2020, that's 5 years after.
Yeah, that's enough time to sort of be past.
Yeah.
That.
I'm curious about involving Supergirl and Superboy, because what happened to this whole separate universes from TV?
It's not that Supergirl though.
Yeah, I know, but the way they were doing it was that you can't have, but then they kind of broke that wall with Flash.
There was a while ago that there was originally a rule within Warner Brothers and DC that whatever characters you use here, you can't use here, or vice versa.
And that
which is why Deadshot was taken out of the TV show.
That's why Deathstroke can't return. The Arrow producer said that because Deathstroke's been given to another DC property.
However,
Same with the tease of Harley Quinn in Arrow.
However, since then, there were discussions that have come out to say that no, you can have them both. Hence, why we're about to see Superman and Supergirl.
Yeah, it's too many supers for me.
I like that they want to make it more of a bodied thing, but rather than like Ultron and such. Because Ultron inhabits different bodies. That's how he works.
Yeah.
I'm curious on whether they're going to have him look like the Brainiac we know.
What, the green weird alien looking thing?
Yeah, with like dots on his head. He's sweet.
The Brainiac from DCUO.
Well,
Yeah.
my original pitch for when we talked about Man of Steel was this is way back before even Pop Culturist. My pitch was like, okay, it's gonna be as we know, it's Zod in the first one. I'm thinking Lex Luthor in the second, and probably Brainiac in the third. Yeah. I was right on that part. However, I was so wrong in some other aspects. I pitched that in the same way that Lex Luthor gets used for almost every other film he's been in, he's going to come in and be like a real estate baron and sort of and like that's how he gets a stake in Metropolis because of the destruction.
Yeah, because he's rebuilding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, like I was so wrong.
Oh, that's okay. It's okay to be wrong.
But Brainiac's pretty cool.
Edgar Wright is being courted for a DC project.
This makes perfect sense. What they're trying to do is they want to make the fun Marvel, right?
Yeah.
And now Edgar Wright's not attached to Marvel after being booted from Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Which, like, that movie is littered with Edgar Wrightness.
What would he do, though?
I don't know. Something weird and goofy.
Could he do Titans?
I think he'd be good with Titans.
He would be good with Titans. Because Titans is very lighthearted.
It would have to be something definitely lighter. You'd imagine, because that's what they're trying to get. They're trying to get that lighter punch.
Yeah. They're trying not to make Justice League feel overcrowded, but it's very clear that there is a lot they're working with already. Mm-hmm. Looking to be a long movie, of course. They know they can't cut out a ton of stuff and repeat past mistakes.
Good.
Good.
That's my one biggest feedback is like, I'm so glad they are not cutting shit out.
It'll be interesting to see, because obviously the director's cut of BVS was loads better than the theatrical. Oh, yeah. If it'll be the same with Suicide Squad.
See, but my point...
I imagine it will be.
At the same time, my point is we shouldn't have to wait for the home version to get the real version. The real version should be the one that we see in the cinema. Correct.
This is a bigger one. Okay. Read it to me, baby. Justice League's villain is Steppenwolf, as we all know. The League fights parademons for a good chunk of the film. Lex is let out of prison and gets the public to love him. He tries to manipulate the public into hating heroes like Batman and Superman, but it doesn't work. Lex helps Steppenwolf come to Earth in exchange for technology and knowledge. Lex is very manipulative, and much calmer than he was in BVS. He's also much scarier, in my opinion. Obviously, this is a quote. There's a funny scene after the League is assembled where Joker and Harley are committing a crime and they expect Batman to show up when the whole fucking League arrives. The fucking wasn't there, just have emphasis. It's really funny, and Joker and Harley just stand there not knowing what to do, kind of like, well, shit. Later, the League gets their asses kicked by Steppenwolf, but then Superman returns and weakens him. The full Justice League then works together to defeat Steppenwolf in an awesome climatic fight, reminiscent of the big fight scene in the original Avengers. Superman has a beard, long hair, tattered, scorched-looking black suit, and is thin at first, not as thin as Flashpoint Superman, but still thin. During the fight with Steppenwolf, you see his full strength return with each swing, and with each second he's in the sunlight. Green Lantern shows up at the very, very end of the film, maybe even move to a mid-post-credit scene. There's a full Darkseid tease in the end, but I won't go to Bucks, that's a separate point just yet. Come back to that. Steppenwolf. No one.
No one's going to know who Steppenwolf is.
No, I didn't.
I didn't know. I had to do a little bit. I'm like, is it the band?
It's cool name.
Are they going to take us on a magic carpet ride?
It's an awesome name.
Yeah, you know the band.
Because Steppenwolf is Darkseid's dad.
No, vice versa. It's his son. Darkseid is Steppenwolf's dad.
No.
Isn't it?
Steppenwolf is Darkseid's dad.
I thought it was the other way around. But it was like one of the lower armies of Darkseid. And then the whole idea is like it's all essentially working up to Darkseid.
Google Steppenwolf, first thing, Steppenwolf magic carpet ride.
There's some things here that should be noticeable. One, Lex comes out and the public loves him. How's he going to do that? That's ridiculous.
But he's a manipulative dude.
True. The whole idea of the entire Justice League rocking up to mess with Joker and Harley, awesome.
Yeah, sounds
Which, does that mean we'll see a return of Jared Leto?
Possibly.
Remember, he was sort of talking about how he might not get to reprise the role.
His Darkseid's uncle, apparently.
Oh.
As one of the new gods, Steppenwolf is the younger brother of Hegra and the uncle of Uxas, in brackets, Darkseid.
Oh, super wrong.
There you go. Oh. We're both wrong.
Yeah. And Superman coming back essentially like busted with a beard, with like long hair. It's like they are literally doing the return of Superman, except he's not rocking the sweet mullet. But I kind of hope he does.
Yeah. I hope he looks a little bit like Nick Cage did.
Oh, man. How do they... maybe that's the sort of homage, like tip of the hat.
What's it? No, I don't think they'll do that.
But how is he... Like, there's no mention here of how he's going to come back.
No. Maybe... I don't, Lex fucks up. Maybe he got Zod's corpse and turned that into... Doomsday, that he's trying to do something similar with Superman's corpse.
And just reanimates him.
And it just reanimates
Oh, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. Alright. But there's a full Darkseid tease at the end.
Oh,
but
wait, hang on. Green Lantern!
I'm beyond caring.
Oh.
Because we don't even know who's casted yet.
Yeah,
like,
no,
it's hard to get excited with nothing.
Do you reckon they'll just have generic white man and then... Or generic black man if it happens to they go the Jon Stewart route?
No, I don't think...
As in it's like just at a distance enough that you don't see who the actor is, but
maybe.
you know exactly who it is.
Well, you see maybe the green light.
Yeah, some guy floating. Like,
yeah. I don't think they'll go Jon Stewart.
Okay.
As far as Hollywood is concerned, they've filled their black man quota with Cyborg.
And Black Manta.
Yeah, it's just the way of things.
Okay.
They could surprise us.
And Darkseid.
Maybe they won't do Hal Jordan to completely cut ties to the original Green Lantern film. But there's 1,000...
Everyone, majority of people, Hal Jordan is their Green Lantern.
Yeah. So, full Darkseid tease, but Justice League 2 may or may not use Darkseid as the villain. The biggest concern is the comparison to Thanos. Yeah. They may hold him off and use him further down the line once the dust has settled following Infinity War. Other villains being considered are the Injustice League, the Crime Syndicate, and the Society. They really want multiple villains for the sequel for some reason. Tower of Babel is also being discussed as a possible plot.
Yes!
I've read that, but refresh me.
Okay, so we'll tackle the other things and then we'll jump to Tower of Babel. Okay, so the idea of holding back Darkseid is good because he's a big bad, right? Like he's
the end game.
Thanos was essentially a cheaper version of Darkseid. Like that's how he was created.
But he got to movies first, unfortunately.
Correct. So it makes sense to have him build up. Now the Injustice League, the Crime Syndicate. Now, if I remember right, they are Earth 2 or Earth 3. Like, they're a different Earth. Like, so they're essentially like the evil versions of...
Oh, I remember that film.
So we get Ultraman, Owlman, whatever.
Is that the one where, more spoilers for something unrelated to this, they unmask Nightwing in front of everyone?
Yes.
They let out his own...
Yep.
That leads him to joining
That was
Spiral
from Justice
under
League
a different
story,
thing.
yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
I'm pretty sure that's the Crime Syndicate. Look,
The
I'm
Society?
so out of comics right now. I've not read in a while.
Yeah, me either. The Society, do you know who they are?
Rings a bell. But...
No.
But Tower of Babel is a... Oh! This is essentially the storyline they use for Justice League Doom, which is the whole idea that Batman has contingency plans for everyone.
Yeah, okay.
As in, like, if anything ever happens, he knows how to shut them down.
Yeah. But then, obviously, those plans fall into
the wrong hands, yes.
And they tweak them to be deadly.
Correct.
To the Justice League.
Which is kind of cool.
Final bit of Justice League news. Justice League 2 will be pushed back to the end of 2019 to make room for Justice League Dark, which will have a different title as to not confuse moviegoers.
Which is good, because as of yet, as we talked about last week with the director of Gambit moving over to Justice League Dark, it was not slated at this point. It's not living anywhere. So it makes sense for us to finally give it a spot. Yeah. Now...
Just on Justice League Dark.
Yeah.
Constantine.
I don't know, did you watch last week's episode? But you didn't.
Of?
Our show.
No.
Okay. So the rumored team for Justice League is Constantine, Deadman, Swamp Thing, Zatanna, and Etrigan the Demon.
I love Etrigan.
Yeah, he's good.
The rhyming demon.
It's going to be fun.
But I'm a bit upset because I really dug back to the Constantine TV series. I really dug it, and the actor as well.
Yeah, but if they bring in Colin Farrell, that'd be sweet.
Yeah, it would be.
As an example. Now, stepping away from the teams, we'll go back to some single people. So Aquaman is scheduled for release in August 2018. The villain is Black Manta, though as far as this guy knows, he has not been cast yet. The concept sketches do show the full suit, which made him very excited. They want Black Manta to be a Darth Vader-esque character, in that his voice and presence is intimidating and terrifying even when he's not fighting. Aqualad is in it and serves his father for a good chunk of the film. He eventually switches sides and helps Aquaman. There is a cool fight scene planned where Aquaman and Aqualad fight Black Manta's army before Aquaman goes off to fight Black Manta.
So obviously, when Aqualad was created, lad had very literal meaning. It meant different to what it does today because, with the cheeky Nando's with the lads and all that. Like, I just can't hear lad in a name anymore without it just being ruined for me.
Yeah, there's going to be some memes about Aqualad, I'm
I'd
sure.
rather Aquaboy.
I like the idea of Black Manta being a Darth Vader-esque character. It makes sense. Like, he looks Vader-esque. Like, it looks it. Like, that's the best way to explain it. He looks Vader-esque. He's got the big black helmet, the big bright red eyes. He's going to be... I hope they do in the same way they did with Bane in The Dark Knight Rises, is with the voice, is no matter whenever he's on screen, his voice comes from all speakers. Oh, yeah. So rather than, like, a lot of time when you watch a movie, the voices come from dead center or like the front, left and right. So however, with Bane, they made it encapsulate surround. So you like, his voice hit you.
It's in your head.
It's in your head.
Yeah. That'll be
cool. I hope
cool.
they do the same.
Yeah.
Now this is where you get excited. Ready? Flash's release date will be March 2018. So in about
a year and a half.
Villains will be the Rogues.
Yes.
Led by a really creepy Captain Cold. The film is going to be really fun, but Captain Cold is strange. Creepy is really the best way I can describe it. I'm not entirely sold on the concept, so hopefully it'll work better on the big screen. He wears a sleek mechanical suit that has the same colour scheme and pattern as his comic book incarnation. Yes. They noticed how fans loved the Speed Force scenes in the show and hope to put their own spin on something similar. I
love that they're apparently not going with another Speedster as a villain.
Been Christ.
So reverse zoom, reverse flash, zoom, because the TV show's done them all already.
Yeah.
And to spotlight all the rogues is cool.
But it's another team.
Huh?
It's another team.
It's another team. Hopefully we get to see Jai Courtney as Boomerang again in it, if they're having the rogues.
A little cameo, that'd be sweet.
Cameo or a big... I'm interested to see what he thinks is so strange, creepy about Captain Cold.
Obviously how he looks. Maybe it's like super mechanic.
Because, like Wentworth Miller as Captain Cold's pretty creepy as well.
But that's his performance.
Yeah, but it's just the way he carries himself. Cool.
All right, this is where I get really excited. You ready?
Am I not allowed to be?
You can be excited too. Okay. The Batman film, which is right now just simply called The Batman, but they are considering other titles, will release in October 5, 2018.
The Batman.
The current plot has Black Mask as the main villain breaking other villains out of Arkham to kill Batman. Joker and Harley have a subplot involving a bomb to blow up all the inmates. Once Batman recaptures them, all that results in Harley leaving the Joker because of the abuse and Batman trying to rehabilitate her. Deathstroke is sent in by Amanda Waller to help contain the situation so she can use them for her own means. But Batman fights Deathstroke and promises Waller that he's coming for her next.
Good.
Deadshot is also in, but leaves the asylum to be with his daughter instead of getting his revenge on Batman, because Will Smith's expensive cameo. There's a really cool scene where Black Mask lines all the villains up and asks who will join him to get revenge. This scene will focus a lot on Deadshot's reactions, making it clear he wants only freedom. Many of the villains get away in the end, with Batman promising to hunt them all down. The film will end with Batman overlooking Gotham and seeing one of the B-list villains, which is yet to be decided, committing a crime.
Go on.
This is awesome. This is so cool.
It sounds like...
It's Arkham Origins, but without that dumb Joker twist.
No, yeah, but it just sounds like it would make an incredible book.
Oh my god, it would be incredible. It's essentially, you can tell they're sort of bringing from it's like Long Halloween, which has a lot of villains, same as I think it's Hush, but it's also Nightfall as well. So Nightfall was that there's Bane releases a bunch of villains. So as Batman's getting through each one of the villains, he's getting weaker, and then
by the time he gets to
Bane, broken brack. Having Black Mask come in to be more of a gangster than like a supervillain.
Yeah.
Wow.
Especially going with the B villains, as in Black Mask has nowhere near the notoriety of the rest of everyone that we know. And even going back to the Flash, it seems like they're going for characters not as well known as the rest of them, which is awesome. That's really exciting.
So when they mention a bunch of villains come out, now it won't be Croc, because they've used him already. It won't be Deadshot. Joker and Harley are there, but they're off doing their own thing. Does that mean, will we get to see a Hush? Will we get to see a Mad Hatter? Will we get to see, a Two-Face? Will we get to see, Calculator? Calendar Man.
Penguin.
Are we going to see these big-ish ones, or are they going to pull a bunch of, C-list?
I don't care.
That's going to be awesome. With Ben Affleck?
My issue with this, though, and this goes for pretty much every superhero comic and movie, is this situation happens with Batman. This is after the Justice League is formed.
Where's Justice League?
Where's the rest of them to help?
Maybe Batman's I can do this. And then he's like... Oh.
Yeah, but he go, I can do this. And they're like, no. People are actually dying, there and there and there. That building's falling over. You don't have this at the moment. Where's the rest of them to help out?
It'd be good, though. But at the same time, it's not detective.
True.
He's not being Detective Batman. He's being more punchy Batman.
Yeah. Except maybe this time he just catches them and kills them all.
Yeah. Because we've seen him kill. He's like, what's up, Penguin?
Yeah. They're all cocky and shit because they've been in Arkham for 20 years. They haven't seen the change in Batman.
Yeah, they don't
so
realize.
He's okay, take me to Arkham. He's just
what are you going to do? Take me to Arkham? He's like, dunk, and they're just dead.
And you see the rest of them go, fuck.
Oh, shit.
This is not the bats we remember. Luke Evans was approached to play Sinestro in the Green Lantern Corps. Not too sure if he's agreed. The film will be lighthearted and fun. Everything Sinestro hates. They're modelling the tone after old cheesy sci-fi serials. That's cool. As of right now, the villain will be Sinestro, and with the tease of Atrocitus towards the end.
Cool.
Subject to change, however. They want to explore the various Lantern Corps with this film and sequels. I like Atrocitus.
Yeah. Look, for me, it's more
Atrocitus
exciting.
Is, Redland.
It's to me, it's more exciting to see them bring in the other colours, the spectrum, because that means at some point we're gonna get Blackest Night. Yeah. I'm gonna piss my pants.
At some point, someone's gonna put one of each on, and what do they become? What's the word? What are they?
Who did Kyle Rayner? If they have Kyle Rayner, he can become Ion, which is a massive thing. Or we could have Howard Jordan do it all, and then as you know from the comics, when Star
Sapphire.
No, what's the name of the town he lives in?
Coast
City. Coast City gets obliterated, and he just starts killing other Green Lanterns, and to get their rings to bring them all back to life. And as a result, he gives into that fear and then becomes paralyzed.
Interesting.
Sweet.
Do you think they'll go that far though?
I hope so. It'd be brutal.
They want to do something fresh and new to revamp Black Adam in Shazam. From what I've heard, Dwayne Johnson has been in constant communication about what they could do to make the film better. Billy Batson is also a huge Justice League fan, and he meets them at the end of the film as Shazam.
Cool.
Every time I think Shazam, I can't think of anyone else but Channing Tatum.
He works.
He fucking works perfectly.
Because he's built like Dwayne.
He's built, but he's light in the features, he's still childish at heart. You see him in 21 Jump Street. You know, he looks like a kid in a grown-up's body when he's acting that way.
Yeah.
Legitimately.
And because Gambit's in the shitter at this point.
Just get rid of it.
Just bring him over. Oh, man.
Because this is one of the films I'm most excited for.
Yeah, because The Rock announced he was Black Adam years ago.
Yeah.
It's been around for a while.
But, like, obviously The Rock is not a cheap actor to get. Like,
No.
it seems like if they've got The Rock for Black Adam, they want to go all in with Shazam. And I want them to.
But there we go. So the next one is...
Go. I'll do this one, you do this. Misha Collins, Channing Tatum, Milo Ventimiglia, Stephen Ewan and Jake Gyllenhaal have all been approached for various roles. Misha Collins would be cool.
That's Castiel from Supernatural. I don't know who the hell he would play.
Constantine.
Holy shit! Oh my god!
He wears the
He wears
the cream-coloured trench coat in Supernatural.
Oh my god!
They just have to lighten his hair
That'd be
up
too
a little
easy
bit.
though. That'd be too easy.
But he's also got that right swagger and look.
Yeah, he does have that swagger. Now this makes me excited. So Rob Lowe, who I know from Californication, was approached to play one of the villains for The Flash, but they really want him to play a villain. Oh, and Parks and Rec. He's in Parks and Rec.
I don't know him.
He's the guy that's like...
I'm just going to Google
You've watched Parks and Rec, yeah?
Not all of it, but yeah, I have.
You know. There's the two characters that come in. One that marries Leslie Knope, and the other one, like he's the other guy.
Ah, okay, yeah, no.
Holy shit, he's good.
Who would he be though?
I have no idea.
He looks like Harrison Wells.
But they want him for a Flash film. There it is.
You heard it here first.
Holy crap! All right, that's ripping through this. So Emily Blunt, Rosamund Pike, Alexandra Daddario, and Jessica Chastain have also been approached. Rosamund Pike, was she the chick from Gone Girl?
I
think she was. Expect full trailers for both Wonder Woman and Justice League, emphasizing the fun of these movies. The Wonder Woman trailer shows the villain a little, and also expect a bunch of announcements regarding casting, release dates being moved, and a few new films being added to the slate. Plans for the DCEU shows and the DCEU animated movies. No shows or movies will be announced, just that they will make stuff that will tie in. Mm-hmm. Whoa. And more.
Cool.
See, at the same time, as much as I want them to, I want them to make it more fun, but I want them to sort of just double down on the darkness too. I want them to acknowledge what they are and just do it.
Yeah. But they are... Read it first.
Going off that last bit, they're planning on bringing the DCEU shows to HBO exclusively. Mm-hmm. I might get HBO Go now. Ideas being tossed around include Birds of Prey, a Nightwing series, The Question, heavily being considered as being the first, last I heard, The Phantom Stranger, Zatanna, and Dr. Fate. As in,
these are all new TV shows?
Yeah, for HBO.
Fuck, that's a lot.
So rather than like they're doing the Netflix model that Marvel's doing, but with HBO.
Yeah,
HBO has a ton of money behind it, way more money than Netflix.
Yeah. Out of those, what are you most interested in?
Birds of Prey and Nightwing.
Really?
And Zatanna. Zatanna's interesting. Magic. Dr. Fate's magic too.
I was going to say Dr. Fate for me is probably mine.
But give me Birds of Prey, man, because that's a whole girl team. Like, that's huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah.
And now...
Who are the Birds of Prey? Huntress, Batgirl, and...
Black Canary.
Sorry, Britt. We should have known that.
Black Canary, I believe. The animated films will show what some of the characters are doing what? The animated films will show what some of the characters are up to during the events of other films. So there's... okay, that's interesting. Suicide Squad 2 will happen, though after 2020, likely to be 2021, and will have a slightly altered roster. It will also not be directed by David Ayer.
Okay. Edgar Wright.
The DCU has been mapped out until 2025. The Booster Gold / Blue Beetle movie is still up in the air right now. They're leaning on the edge of approving it after the success of Deadpool, but may use it as an HBO show.
See, I don't get they have a very cult following.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I've seen a little bit of them and I'm like, yeah, but it seems like it's a bigger deal than I think it is.
Yeah.
Maybe that's because I'm not informed about it.
So DC Comics will be having an exclusive video for their YouTube channel this coming Saturday, 3rd of September, Australian time, to celebrate 1 million subscribers. The company will be revealing and announcing information about the future of the DCEU, similar to the Dawn of the Justice League special hosted by Kevin Smith and Jeff Johns earlier this year.
I'll be at work. Time?
I don't have time.
Fuck.
It's not a live thing though. Just post it. You can just watch it as it happens.
True.
So I'll be in the city anyway, so I can watch it.
It's exciting!
Oh man, all of this is just... Some of it is just ticking the right boxes.
Yeah.
But it's all about execution as well. Like, as much as I get really excited about all this thing, I am also incredibly concerned.
Well, because BVS pretty much ticked all the right boxes as well.
On paper, yeah.
On paper it did, yeah. Things can go awry.
So out of the list, what is getting you most excited?
Justice League Dark,
Yes?
with potentially Misha Collins as Constantine.
You've made that up yourself?
I made that up. Them seeming to want to double down on Shazam
Yeah.
is exciting. And obviously the Flash. Stuff. What about you?
Batman, number one, is a big thing. I'm keen to see Flash and the Rogues. I want to see how much they're going to deal with the spectrum of the Lanterns in Green Lantern Corps. Yeah, and having Joker and Harley pop up in a couple of different things, but not be the main plot point,
Yeah.
I think is really smart. Because it gives them that chance to double down, to do more with side characters. And I really want to see what they do with Rob Lowe, because that is excellent.
Yeah, the Batman movie does sound really cool.
Oh,
if that's
man.
the way it goes.
I'm so in.
Especially where it leads to with him threatening Amanda Waller. As in, I'm coming for you next. Because he's like, bitch, I spent all this time and all this money putting these guys in there, and you hang them out. Fuck you.
All right. Turn to me. That is it for this lab report this week.
Non-plural.
Of course, all of this is up on a post on thepopculturist.com.
Of course.
Where I've posted the full list. Now we got this from a website who was able to pull it before it got pulled from Reddit. Mm-hmm. So we got it from a source.
Once it's on Reddit, it's never going away.
Now,
I don't care if you post it and you delete it instantly. It's there.
see, none of we have an inside source that's told us something about the upcoming DCU.
Do we?
I do.
Thanks.
I'll tell you after I stop recording. And they've discussed something that isn't on this list.
Okay.
So that's interesting in itself.
Why mention it if you're not going to tell us?
I'm going to tell you. I'm going to kick it for them. If there's some comments at the bottom like, "What is it?" I may spill the beans.
Are you allowed to?
Probably not.
Do we have journalistic integrity here?
Yeah, we do. Totally do. Yeah, cool. And of course, facebook.com/popculturist, where we post many things, many things for all your enjoyment. I'm Ryan.
I'm Josh.
We are the Pop Culturists, and that was your reports this
See
week.
you next week.